All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be a step member to not only the Sarasun SETI YouTube page, but the General SETI YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube, giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe immediately. I want you to become a member. Link for the memberships right down in the video description is in the chat. All you had to do is just click it. You get a video introduction, rundown on the membership, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun SETI General SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculums, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking that link right there in the chat. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week, discussing very vital, important, powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, get that preview, check it out, family. Be amazed, become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there. Check out that catalog. Get a discount. Shop and save. Save and shop. Everybody know the General got the popping his page on Patreon by far. The popping his page, over 500 exclusive live streams that cannot be compared to by any other platform on the planet. You already know the General is off the chain. Shouldn't have to sell you nothing but the truth. Here it is. Get over to my Patreon family, become a patron. There's some fire waiting on you when you get over there. To all the family out there donated to the General, thank you. Appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. And I'll thank you. And I thank you again. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarasun SETI, Black Power Cartel. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Why did Donald Trump pull out of going to Chicago after Charlie Kirk being unalived? You see, I made predictions. I say, you know what? Charlie Kirk is out of the suburban Chicago. A lot of these agendas that he's implementing is coming from Charlie Kirk and other races in that same cabal. You see, the neo Ku Klux Klan. You see the neo Ku Klux Klan. And so was that Charlie Kirk's agenda to roll up in these urban areas like that? Is that Charlie Kirk's agenda to roll up in these urban areas? Was that shit? You know, and you know, Donald Trump has got all this rhetoric about running up into Chicago, getting Chicago together, cleaning Chicago up, saying Chicago is a hellhole. Then all of a sudden, he changed his mind. Ain't ready to clean the hellhole up today. Changed his mind. Why did he change his mind? He changed his mind after Charlie Kirk being unalived. Is there a connection there? You see, was there a message sent somehow that made Donald Trump change his mind? You know, I find that to be a hell of a coincidence, especially when you biting hard on Chicago. You see what I'm saying? Biting hard. Got the hellhole. Over 50 murders in a weekend. You know what I'm saying? I got to go in here and save Chicago. And then in an instance, he's going to Baltimore. He's diverted to Baltimore. You see, diverted to Baltimore. And so that I find that a hell of a coincidence. I find that a hell of a coincidence that he would pull out of going to Chicago like that after so much rhetoric. You see, Chicago might not be as easy to bite down on as he thought. You see, it very well, and who's to say? Because people's is looking for all these agendas of why this man was unalive. Mouth flagrant on a whole lot of people. You see, mouth flagrant, totally, you see, condescending to a whole lot of people, just condescending, just, all type of ridicule, all type of jest, all type of mocking and belittling of people, with totally no regard to how they feel, and in all of these radical agendas, you see, to roll up, and it's crazy because when you look at the when you listen to these things that they say they hate about certain groups in America, and I heard he even was on top of the Israelis, Netanyahu. Yeah, I heard he that he ruffled some feathers over there too. You see, but not saying nothing about Donald Trump actually playing Netanyahu's playbook. You understand? By rolling up in these cities like Netanyahu was rolling up into Gaza City, rolling up into Palestine. So it is really the same playbook. You see, it's really the same playbook. So they're totally disingenuous, contradicting, disingenuous. You see, disingenuous, and Donald Trump is under fire. He's under fire for what happened over there in Qatar. And I know that Qatar, family reminded me that Qatar is also backing what's going on in Sudan. So we don't give a damn. You see, I didn't say I gave a damn. No way. I'm just looking at, you understand, the contradictions, the contradictions, and that they're trying to sell to people. You see, and so here it is, so-called Charlie Kirk is, he's making these comments towards the Israelis because they're in Palestine and what they're doing in Palestine. And right here, over here, Donald Trump is doing the same thing by rolling up into these cities under and see, the thing is, once you see who he in cahoots with, you see, you Negroes ain't gonna tell me he's in there to save niggas. You can get the hell up out of here with that. Oh, well, motherfucker, shut up. We see what these rhetoric mouth Neanderthals is talking about. We know what they discussing about. They trying to say we some type of savages. You see what I'm saying? They ain't in there to save you. They in there to destroy the savages. You see? So let's make this shit clear. They ain't coming in there to make life better for you, nigga. What is you talking about? You listen to the rhetoric of these goddamn Charlie Kirk and the other motherfucker, Fruity Tails. What is that? What's his name? The other one, goddamn it, the other one that looked like the Schroeder boy on silver spoons and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Cutting all the hair off his face so he can look like a little boy. Cutting off Nick Fruity Tails. Fruity Tails. Yeah. Over there, they're cutting all the hair off his face so they could look like little boys. Yeah, we got to say what it is. We got to say what it is. So that's what I'm talking about. Was there a message? Because it could be a lot of messages there. You feel me? It could be a lot of messages there. Was that a message? Was that partially a message from Chicago? Nobody knows. Everybody got an answer. Was there something that came that way? You see, maybe it was it was more just asking, because that was like very critical that he made that turnaround. You see, yeah, yeah. Look like Mr. Herbert off of Family Guy. Yeah, man, if I put this Beavis and Butthead up here, I shut this motherfucker down. You see what I'm saying? Wait a minute, hold up. Wait a minute, hold up. Don't make me. Yeah. Come on, man. Matter of fact, let me see, when did Donald Trump decide not to go to Chicago? I want to make it clear. You understand? Because I had already told y'all that. When say Chicago is probably next. He said they ain't going. Let me see. Donald Trump, wait a minute, announces, when did he announce that? Monday. On the 10th. So Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and on the 15th, Donald Trump decides that he's going into Baltimore, that he's not going into Chicago. You see, 5 days later, he say, no, we're not going to Chicago. You see, yeah. So yeah, it might have been a deflection, but I believe he actually was going. I think he was going. You see, but somebody changed his mind. Somebody changed his mind not to go into Chicago. Like, this is not the right time for that. You see, something is so there's something behind the scenes that is happening, because I believe he had it. I mean, all that rhetoric. I don't think that would all that rhetoric. No, it's something there. You feel me? He's something there behind. We got to wait a minute or two. See, a couple of more steps, and we'll find out. You see, but I most definitely I didn't put it out there. That's what I put out there. Nobody else has put that out. I put it out there. You see, because once I realized, I say, oh, he's from Chicago. Is that blueprint? Matter of fact, let me look that up. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. See? Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Ooh. What? What am I seeing here? See? The independent. Coming from the independent. See, I'm boy, one of these American uh news. Full. This is August. This 20 Kirk calls for full military occupation of American cities. We're talking this shit. Oh, y'all didn't hear this. Oh, let me take a shot at this motherfucker so y'all can see this. See, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. See, I go where no minds go. You feel me? Y'all niggas on that bullshit. I go where no minds go. Do you want to see it? I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. They is? Okay, let me see what I can do about that. How I sound? How I sound? How I sound? Talk to me. Better? All right, shit. Just talk to me. God damn it. Y'all going, goddamn it, you fucking with a goddamn genius, nigga. Just help. Wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just give me some goddamn feedback, family. We got to work together to get this shit together. You feel me? All right. We got this shit together. All right. Slight delay. Okay. Some people say, okay, we good. Just refresh your shit. You'll be all right. Just refresh your shit. That's okay. We're going to get this shit together. You know, that African frequency be fucking update technology now. I'm on that God level. You feel me? Let me put this shit in here. Let me put this shit in here. I don't play no motherfucking games when I say I didn't even know it. I just figured all this other shit he talking that he probably said that shit too. So let me get this shit on in here. Matter of fact, let me go on and make this PDF. Let me go and make this PDF. We doing this shit in real time. I want y'all to know that so y'all motherfucker want to support this motherfucker. And he the one, he's saying, come in here on your ass. Occupy your ass. That's what he's saying. Occupy your ass. Occupy you. Full court press on you. Motherfuckers out here talking about they ashamed. Nigga, we ashamed of you, punk ass nigga. Sitting up there falling back when you should be moving forward. Kind of shit is that? They trying to occupy us and niggas trying to fall back when they should be trying to fall forward. The fuck? Wait a minute, let me get this shit in here so you can see it for your own self. See, I already knew. I didn't hear it. I didn't got to hear it. I know when a motherfucker talking. Okay, let me say that. Then get this shit in here. Let me get this shit in here so y'all can see it. Okay, let me get this shit in here. Slide. Let me get it on in here. Boom. I say, let me look this up. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. See, when I put my shit together, I try to put a solid motherfucking, you know. Okay, let me see. Is that it? I don't know if that's it or not. No, that ain't it. What's that? Okay, I got it on the Kirk. All right. Oh, there you go right there. There you go right there. There you go right there. Let me get it on in here. There you go right there. There you go right there. So you can see it. Charlie Kirk calls for full military occupation of American cities once we liberate D.C. Once we liberate D.C. Okay, so he's saying, what did he say? He said we got to go hard. We got to go hard. We got to go big league. Do you hear that? You got to go hard on you, nigga. And so you sitting up here talking about you ashamed. Man, talking about we got to go hard. We got to go big league. We're talking National Guard, tanks, every street. You need every street you need military. Charlie Kirk exclaimed on Monday. This was Monday 11th, August the 11th. Okay. This was August. When did they go? And this was before they even went. Wait a minute. When did they go? And when did they arrive? I know they just got there. Well, they went in August. So he was so that's the same time he did that. That's his agenda. So that was the same day. The same day he talked about it. So yeah, that's his agenda. You see, that's his agenda. That's part of his agenda. So there it is. But so I mean, so the question becomes, when people see all this rhetoric that he's spewing out there, and then all of a sudden, man, I keep trying to tell y'all, some of these cities out here ain't shit to play with. You got some big motherfuckers up in these cities. You see what I'm saying? You got some big motherfuckers up in these cities, and they some of these motherfuckers ain't gonna lay down. They not gonna lay down. You see? They ain't gonna lay down. So they'll find a way, you understand what I'm saying, to put one of them fish wrapped up in the newspaper on your front motherfucking porch, man. They don't really care. You see, they don't really care. So, I mean, it's quite obvious, man. They've been trying to knock motherfuckers off and shit like that. And then, and so what you gonna do? You see? You gonna continue to try to rail, you gonna try to run over everybody. It's a lot of motherfuckers out here that ain't gonna be ran over. You're gonna have to damn near go to war with the whole motherfucking country. Some of these motherfuckers ain't gonna lay down. Just know that. Just know that this is quite obvious. That's a serious message that then been sent. And so, they're doing some more investigation on this boy that supposedly was that No Pride movement. You know what I'm saying? That was, but you don't know how deep that rabbit hole go. You see, they always put these little simple-minded peoples up there to go and do some shit. You see, they put these simpletons up there, but it's always a unseen hand that's moving behind the scenes. There's always an unseen hand moving behind the scenes. So, they, and so they put these in who don't even have the intellect, you see, to screw a goddamn light bulb in the socket. And here it is, they can pull off an assassination like that with all these goddamn security and all these things, and they could, you got the other guy that tried to, assassinate Donald Trump. Look, a nobody, you see, but he could, how are they able to break through all of this goddamn security highly trained military security. They're able to get up on roofs and shit and this, that, and the third. And I mean, that since Donald Trump, the last guy was up on the roof, they should damn near automatically be running goddamn drones over that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? For anybody's security out there, you understand? You got to have drones. And so all it takes is really a good sweep of some drones through that motherfucker to see a man up on the motherfucking roof jumping around and shit. You see? And I mean, and you can literally, you could just raise the motherfucker up high enough where it could view anything, and you got the camera and shit. You could easily see a motherfucker up on the roof. You see what I'm saying? You ain't even got to move it around. You could just raise it up high enough where you could damn near see all the surrounding buildings. So how in the fuck is that this man was able to get up on the roof and get a clear shot, and they show him jumping and shit and all of that? What the fuck? They shooting from roofs now. You mean to tell me y'all that ain't a part of y'all detail to have some type of aerial view of the campus or wherever you having this outdoor rally or speech or whatever? That should seem that's almost automatic. You can get a goddamn drone for like $50 fucking dollars, for fucking $75 that could do that. You see? So, he very well might have been a sacrifice. You see, he might have been a sacrifice to get some shit. It's a lot of possibilities that he very well could be a motherfucking sacrifice. You see, could very well be a sacrifice to get some shit popping. You see, or they stepped on some toes and motherfucker didn't want their toes stepped on. You see what I'm saying? They stepped on some toes and some motherfuckers didn't want their toes stepped on, and they sent a message. Okay? They sent a goddamn message. You ain't gonna tell me that some real gangster motherfuckers scared to do some shit like that, but some puny goddamn transformers, you understand what I'm saying, got more heart than gangster motherfuckers. You understand? Big willies and shit. Power brokers and deal makers and deal breakers. Scared to, it could have been the Israelis. It could have been the Mossad. They said that there was some ex-Mossad agents in his security. That's what I heard, that he had some ex-Mossad security, agents in his security. That's what they said. Yeah, well, you can't, at this point in time, you just got to, that's ignoring, listening, but really saying too much of nothing. You see what I'm saying? Just let a few people, don't move on nothing. That's all I can tell you, unless it's going down. Now, if it's going down, you understand what I'm saying? It's going down. But don't let nobody make you make moves. They're unnecessary moves. You feel what I'm saying? That's it. Don't let them, that's just like when you on the football field, when a motherfucker fake height the motherfucker and you jump across the line and get the flag thrown on you. You feel me? Don't let that motherfucker fake you across the line of scrimmage. You see what I'm saying? To get a flag thrown. Don't let them do that. So just keep your composure. Keep your composure. Eyes open, mouth shut. When it's on, it's on. You see what I'm saying? When it's on, and you gonna know it's on. You see, but until then, do not let nobody bait you. But I'm telling you that, it's some possibilities out here. And it could be, like family said, it could be the Israelis. Very well could have been the Mossad. That's a possibility. They don't give a fuck. You understand? Especially with the weak leadership around the world. This man, Netanyahu, can go in anybody goddamn country when the fuck they want to. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They'll tell you any goddamn thing. So don't but I tell you what, that man is not here no more. And so somebody didn't want him to be here. And so who is that? Do you understand who is that? Whose agenda was it to get him up out of here, even though it's so many people that don't have that just really hate the man. Okay, let's just be clear about it. They hate the man because he done violated people on such a level, they don't want to hear nothing about his conversation. You feel me? People keep talking about, well, what did Bishop? We don't get out of here. You see what I'm saying? Don't nobody want, once you cross certain lines, it's a wrap. You see? It's a goddamn wrap. And that has happened with black people and a whole lot of other people. So there it is, family. Why did Donald Trump pull out of Chicago after Charlie Kirk being unalive? Was it a message? Was it a message sent via Chicago? Was it a message sent via the Israelis? You see? Is it the No Pride movement? Has the No Pride movement got that gangster? Has the No Pride movement got that goddamn gangster where they starting to knock motherfuckers off? You see? Ask that goddamn question. All right, family. We'll get back. We'll get back real soon. Don't you go nowhere. If you're up a little bit, we got one more. I ain't put it in the docket, but it's going in there, goddammit. This is General Cyrus Sunsetti. I want y'all to get over there, click a couple of links over there, support the general as we drop this information. But this was one of my, this is one of my conclusions that it very well, they not going into Chicago. I tell you that. But anyway, this is General Cyrus Sunsetti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation, Black power.